I'm delighted to be joined today by the Chief Technology Officer of the GSMA, Alex Sinclair. Alex, welcome.
Thank you, Justin. Pleasure to be here as always.
Tell us a little bit about some of the major challenges that are affecting the mobile industry at the moment. What are the big ones out there?
Well, I'm not sure where I start. There are many, but perhaps top of mind right now is spectrum. Tonight I fly to Geneva to the World Radio Conference, and the outcome of that conference will determine the shape of spectrum for mobile for the next 10 to 15 years. So that's a pretty big deal.
How optimistic are you that there'll be a positive outcome from that?
Our mission is very simple. We're going there to secure as much globally harmonized spectrum as we can. At this point in time, we're pretty optimistic of a positive outcome, but it's a 4-week process, so still plenty of time for something to go wrong.
Connected living is a major area of focus for the industry, and the Internet of Things is obviously behind this drive to connected living. What excites you about the Internet of Things market?
Well, the first thing that excites me is, for once, we're not trying to extract another dollar from the wallet of the consumer, which is always a challenge. This is more about mobilizing other industries. It's what the Germans call industrialization 4.0, and it is truly exciting. We're going to positively disrupt other industries. It'll be great.
What are the big areas of growth at the moment in the Internet of Things space?
Well, right now, driving it, and no pun intended, it's automotive. We've all got connected cars pretty much already. Everyone's talking about autonomous vehicles, etc. For me, the most exciting ones, though, are the ones that deliver societal benefits. So health, for example. We could revolutionize healthcare, and somebody will have to, because, quite frankly, most developed economies can no longer afford the increase in healthcare costs. 4G
has been a phenomenal success, whichever way you look at it. Do you think there's much life left in 4G? Because we're hearing lots of talk about 5G, and we'll come on to that in a minute. But what's the current position with 4G? And does it have plenty of potential left in it?
So let's just set the record straight. 4G will be around for at least another decade. Our own numbers suggest that operators will be investing around $1.4 trillion in CapEx through to 2020, including 2020. That's before you even start to look at deployment of 5G. So 4G has a long history. We will, of course, be evolving it, and that's the most important thing as well.
What are your thoughts on 5G at the moment? Some people say we shouldn't be hyping it so much. Other parts of the world and other companies are really pushing ahead on it. What's your take on 5G?
Well, look, I'm an engineer. We want all the research and investment in 5G that we can get. And that's very important. It's also important for governments as well to promote that. But the hype is when it comes to sort of hitting the road. When are we really going to see 5G deployment? And that's still some way off. We won't see any realistically until about 2020.
What position does the GSMA, what can or what should position the GSMA take in the adoption of standards for 5G?
Well, we want to make sure that it's fit for purpose. We've had some near misses before. We nearly didn't have voice for 4G. That was an afterthought. So we've really got to be careful that we get operator requirements into the process, as well as just pure technical evolution, so that what comes out the other end is fit for purpose.
Alex, thank you very much for sharing those thoughts. Thank you.